What defines the six stark differences between sigma males and their alpha and beta counterparts in a world fixated on social hierarchies? Alpha, beta, sigma. These bold labels blaze across the screen, symbols of a deeper clash in how men carve their paths through power, purpose, and autonomy. Imagine a room pulsing with unspoken rivalry. The alpha claims center stage, commands attention through sheer presence, his authority radiating like a gravitational pull. The beta moves in his shadow, a harmonizer who thrives in collaboration, trading ambition for the warmth of belonging. And then there's him, the figure leaning against the back wall, observing the dance of egos with a half-smile. No posturing, no pleading. This is the sigma male, a paradox who defies the binary code of dominance and submission. He doesn't duel alphas for trophies or mirror beaters for acceptance. He dismantles the game itself. While alphas conquer thrones and betas fortify alliances, sigmas slip through the castle gate, mapping uncharted terrain where freedom outweighs influence. They don't hunger for spotlights or safety in numbers. Their power simmers in solitude, a quiet magnetism that thrives without validation. Picture that man who enters rooms like a shadow and exits like a myth, untethered, unshaken, his worth unmeasured by applause or approval. He isn't rejecting society. He's redefining his relationship to it. This isn't mere introversion or contrarian rebellion. Sigma males move to a rhythm that scrambles a traditional score, their choices radiating a calculus that prioritizes agency over allegiance. To alphas, their indifference reads as defiance. To betas, their autonomy feels like betrayal. But beneath the surface lies precision, a life engineered for self-possession, where depth eclipses performance and boundaries armor authenticity. Witness how they dissolve drama others weaponize, or cultivate connections without chains. These aren't accidents. They're the DNA of a philosophy that redrafts masculinity itself, erasing society's asterisks and footnotes. So let's dissect the 6 pillars of the Sigma Code, not to crown them superior, but to decode their blueprint in a world obsessed with ranks. By the end, you might glimpse their reflection in your mirror or in the eyes of the man who's always seemed one step ahead of the script. Stay locked in with us at Sigma Male Community as we unravel the mystery. No tropes, no fluff, just truth. 1. Consistency across situations. Be the lighthouse, unyielding against crashing waves, your beam slicing through chaos. This is the Sigma's core, uncompromised authenticity in a world of chameleons. While alphas puff up and betas shrink down, you remain, respecting the CEO and janitor with the same steady gaze. No masks, no theatrics. Your presence isn't a performance. It's a gravitational pull others orbit, a testament to what happens when a man stops chasing approval and starts embodying truth. This isn't stubbornness, it's strategic defiance. You reject the dance of facades, the hollow rituals of ego-stroking and role-play. Where others bend, you anchor. Your consistency isn't just a trait, it's a rebellion. And paradoxically, this refusal to conform breeds influence. People crave something real, and you become their North Star in a fog of pretense. Your legacy? A reputation forged in iron. He doesn't change, he changes the room. 2. Control reactions, not circumstances. Chaos reigns, storms rage, plans collapse, tempers flare. But you're the eye of the hurricane. While alphas bulldoze and betas freeze, you dissect the moment. Inhale, assess, act. Mastery lives in that sliver of silence between trigger and response, the Sigma's secret weapon. You don't manage emotions, you weaponize them. Anger becomes fuel, pressure becomes focus, and every crisis becomes a chessboard. This is emotional alchemy. Others see a traffic jam. You see 15 minutes to devour a podcast, a colleague's tantrum, a live case study in insecurity. By owning your inner world, you outmaneuver those shackled to external drama. The result? A aura of unflappability that screams, I don't survive storms, I command them. 3. Response to disrespect. Disrespect strikes. Alphas erupt. Betas fawn. You? Disappear. Not in fear, in disdain. Your exit isn't retreat, it's a dismissal. Why duel a clown when you can vanish, leaving them punching air? You conserve energy for battles that matter, while their insult dies in the vacuum of your absence. This is shadow warfare. No speeches, no theatrics, just a deafening silence of withdrawal. Let them marinate in their irrelevance. Over time, this tactic trains your circle, crush you, and you're gone. No warnings, no second chances. Your power isn't in winning fights. It's in refusing to acknowledge losers. You've just seen how you sidestep disrespect like a pro, leaving the noise behind without breaking a sweat. But what happens when the stakes get personal, when someone you've let into your world messes up? On the Sigma Male Community channel, we're peeling back the layers of what makes you tick, whether you're a Sigma through and through or just here to decode the mindset. Let's pivot from dodging disrespect and navigating the messy terrain of forgiveness, because your approach isn't just different, it's a game changer that keeps your circle tight and your mind sharper than ever. 4. Forgive once, forget never. Sigma forgiveness, a single coin, spent judiciously. No groveling, no tearful reconciliations, just a nod and a mental note. You're not a priest absolving sins, you're a general studying patterns. Betas forgive endlessly, alphas demand penance. You analyze. That lie, that betrayal? File coldly under data. This is trust calculus. Each breach adjusts the equation. Access revoked, walls raised. But here's the genius. By offering one clean slate, you expose their true colors. Repeat offenders, self-deleted from your life. Your mercy isn't weakness. It's a diagnostic tool. And your steel trap memory, the ultimate deterrent. 5. Small, quality social circles. While alphas collect sycophants and betas cling to herds, you cultivate a wolf pack. 5 ride-or-die bonds greater than 500 empty handshakes. Every member is vetted, not for status, but for steel. Can they hold a secret? Throw a punch, metaphoric or literal? Your inner circle isn't a social club. It's a vault. This is relational minimalism. You prune dead weight ruthlessly. Loneliness? A myth for those who confuse quantity for meaning. Your tiny tribe's loyalty is nuclear grade, unbreakable, enduring, radiating quiet power. In a world of followers, you've built a council. 6. Natural leadership through influence. Forget titles. Sigma leadership is action hypnosis. You don't motivate, you demonstrate. Fix the broken printer, mediate the feud, crack the code others deem impossible. No speeches, no grandstanding, just doing, while others debate. Alphas lead with throat, you lead with hands. Betas wait for permission, you're already 3 steps ahead. Your authority isn't claimed, it's assumed. And when the job's done, you evaporate, leaving no trace of ego, only results. No victory laps, no applause seeking, just the quiet satisfaction of a problem solved and a standard set. Your leadership isn't about building monuments to yourself, it's about laying foundation for others to stand taller. People don't just follow you, they're inspired to rise to your level, not because you demanded it, but because your actions made it inevitable. That's the Sigma way, influence without imposition, power without pretense, and a legacy that speaks louder than any title ever could. So, we've explored the 6 unique traits that make Sigma males stand out in a world dominated by alphas and betas. From their quiet confidence to their fierce independence, these men redefine what it means to live on their own terms. If this video gave you a new perspective, or maybe even helped you recognize the Sigma in yourself, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update here at Sigma Male Community. Thanks for watching, and remember, the path less traveled often leads to the most interesting places.